It sure is pretty today, 207. I was going to walk this morning some, I didn't. I did some exercise, but I didn't walk. Listen to the narrated Bible, book of Jeremiah. Watched some of Dr. Gundry's podcasts. I follow Dr. Gundry, the heart specialist. He's a specialist at the heart and leaky gut. He was a surgeon, but he's not a surgeon anymore because he's figured out how to fix people without doing surgery. He goes, I'm going to teach them how to fix themselves without patching them, because you can undo the damage based on what he says. And he did over 10,000 open heart surgeries. That's a lot. He actually did a transplant to a baboon that lived a month. He explains everything he talks about. That's what's good. He was talking the links to red meat and cancer and heart disease, because there's benefit to red meat, but they never talk about why is it bad. Why does it link to cancer and heart disease? He said there's a sugar molecule in beef and lamb and pork. It's called Nu-5-GC. In humans and fish and chicken have Nu-5AC, but the beef has Nu-5-GC. And our bodies don't like that. Our bodies build an antibody to it right away. I've read where they've had malignancies in bodies that had a lot of Nu-5-GC in them. Not only that, it can mask itself as Nu-5AC. It's like a wolf in sheep's clothing, yeah. But there are ways to take the foods that have Nu-5-GC, ferment them to where it removes that from it. Yeah, the fermentation will remove it, the problem. That's interesting. But that's an explanation as to why the beef links to cancer and heart disease. It's not that it's totally unbeneficial, no. And Gundry's spoken about eggs. They'll ask him, how many eggs should you eat a day? What's the max? And I think he said 2 or 2.5. But he said if you're going to eat them, you're better off eating the yolk than the white. Yeah, that's what he said. Not only that, he was talking about chicken the other day, and he said it's better to eat the skin. People take the skin off all the chicken. He says the best part. Look, they've been taught all that. A lot of it's a lie. The good fats for your body don't spike blood sugar. Protein spikes it a little bit. Carbs and sugar spike it. And those would lead to inflammation. Polyphenols will undo the inflammation. Watching what they sell, the medical field to make money, it's really interesting. You got people with true intent, and you got ones that just follow protocol. Yeah, there's a mix of all of it. Learning, finding out that 20 to 25% of all the cholesterol in your body is in your brain is a pretty big deal. Yeah, it is. If somebody's going to take statins and get their cholesterol down to 120 and jump up and down like it's great, look, 70% of your brain is fat. 70% of your brain is fat. Half of that 70% is DHA out of the omega-3, which improves cognitive function. So taking statins with nothing to offset that, it can't be good for your brain. If you ask a doctor directly what it's going to do, they probably won't even answer you. Probably not. When did they start going after cholesterol? When they could make money. Crestor made $1 billion or more, and it was on. Here we go. He talks about cholesterol levels. He doesn't really even bring it up. He said he's got patients got 300, 400, and 500 level. There's specific tests they can do on the dense particles of the LDL in the body to determine whether or not you'd risk or not. because you could actually have a good number and still be at risk, depending on how that test comes out. Yeah. It's just attack of cholesterol and condition people to say LDL is bad. No, you need the LDL. Yeah. I don't think you'd do good if you didn't have any LDL. No. It's interesting because you got people of true intent, then you got the other ones that just follow protocol. Some that morally care, some that just care about themselves and money and their own little baby world. Yeah, you got to have discernment to look at all that stuff and determine what's the truth and what isn't. That's why he's number one all the time, and he will lead you to the truth. Have a good one. God bless.